this makes me sick, guys. Yeah. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. All right. Ricky Ricardo from Pretty Slick Rick TV. So Vincent Chan from Finchley, literally, it hits closer to home because this is literally my neck of the woods, North London. Okay, I'm from North London. Vincent Chan, 45-year-old from Finchley. You know, a nursery worker. Yeah, nursery worker, and on child abuse, abusing children, and he's a nursery worker. Now, as a parent, okay, as a parent, what do you do? What do you say? Like, because if I'm honest, I would feel violated if this guy, you know, worked in the nursery that I, you know, left my child in. Like, this could be, you know, years later after the fact, and my child is older. But if he worked if his term was during the times of my child, if I see him, I'm mashing him up. Like, disrespectfully, I must mash him up. You know what I mean? Like, and, you know, because I feel violated, and I didn't even have a child go to that place. And this is like we can't trust no one around our children, and I've never trusted no one around my daughter. You know, like, I've got a big network of people. Like, I got a lot of friends, and I can tell you, my daughter's probably met 9 people. You know, 9 people out of my, you know, extensive network that's come into my house, like wherever I live. Like, I don't trust anyone. Like, I don't trust anyone. Like, you would never. But the fact that, you know, we have to and must send our children to school. We must send our children to school, and, you know, we expect that, you know, the duty of care, which goes into selecting teachers and nursery nurses and stuff like that. Something needs to be done better. This is not acceptable. And like, this is not acceptable. Like, how is he in a position to be able to abuse children? Like what's, like, I need to dig deeper. I need to delve deeper to like, where did this stuff happen? What level of abuse was it? Do you know what I mean? Like this is what I need to figure out. Because, to be fair, any level of abuse is not justified at all. But I just need to know when, like, what part of the nursery, something needs to get done. And, you know, the funny thing is, yes, Vincent Chan is an absolute scumbag, and I hope he gets the worst treatment, and all of his food in jail has special sauce in it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, he gets that special sauce, that ripe, special organic sauce in his food, all right? And he wakes up to headlocks and facial thumps now, yeah? But let's not women do their abuse too. You know, women do this stuff too. So it's like, our children, to a degree, aren't safe. But then there's so much benefits to sending them to school. You know what I mean? If I'm completely honest, right? And this might not be popular opinion. For me, one of the most, to learn the basic reading, writing, and mathematics, yeah, is important for sure, okay? But one of the biggest important things I feel like for children is socialization. Do you know what I mean? Teaching them how to integrate and socialize and stuff like that. That's one of the biggest tools, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? As well as the basic reading and writing. You know what I mean? But then being able to interact with, you know, other people and stuff. That's one of the most important things, and that's one of the reasons why, if I was to have any more children, I wouldn't go down the homeschool route. Do you know what I mean? Because they need to be socialized, you know, and they need to learn about people and human nature. And they're not going to learn about people and human nature, because if I create an environment where they're only going to be at home and maybe go to one or two clubs, they need, it sounds messed up, but they need to be exposed to not only the good parts of humanity, but some of the bad parts, in the sense of like maybe one day being teased and how you overcome and cope with that, you know, and then Timmy don't want to be my friend anymore. Do you know what I mean? They need to go through, Timmy don't want to be my friend anymore. They need to go through this stuff. Do you know what I mean? Because like the more that they have an understanding and acceptance and a tolerance to this stuff, okay, when they're younger, it's not going to hit them as hard when they're older, you know. And this is why we need to expose them to certain things, you know, step by step. And you know, there's certain things that they don't need to be exposed to. But the Timmy's don't want to be my friend anymore, like they need to feel some Timmy don't want to be my friend anymore, or Tina don't want to be my friend anymore. Do you know what I mean? Or Tommy, or whatever. Why is it all T names? I have no idea. But yeah, they need to feel all these things, you know. And because example, how are they going to learn the ability to share and stuff like that? Just little stuff like that. But then when there's these flipping predators like Vincent Chan, you know what I mean, 45-year-old from Finchley, man, like seriously, like for the rest of the year, I don't even want to see anyone with the second name Chan. Do you know what I mean? Anyone that's got Chan in their name is getting it. Like, and that sounds bad, but no, this is not right. And we have no right. We have no right to change the course of a child's life, especially when they're so young. We have no right. So you're going to do something. You're going to do something that's going to affect. You're harming it before the seed's broken. It's not even developing into a stem yet. Like, no, you have no right. And you know, I'm sorry, anything to do with child abuse and stuff like that, I'll be happy if you wasn't on this earth. Respectfully, no, disrespectfully, I'll be happy, you know, for death penalties. Like I'm for these situations, doing harm to children in any way, shape, form or fashion that's going to change the course of their life. Your life needs to get paused. We're gonna pause. You know the two lines, pause? Yeah, we're gonna pause your life. Like, nah, Vincent Chan, he needs to be named, shamed, like picture posted and framed, like, because like, yeah, I'm gonna make sure his face is the thumbnail of this video, because yeah, like, imagine how guilty the parent's gonna feel. Just imagine how guilty the parent's gonna feel. And all they did, you know, they obviously went to the nursery, you know, probably shook Mr. Vincent Chan's hand. They're gonna feel so guilty. They're gonna feel like they failed their child. Don't ever put me in a position where I've done all I can for my child to feel like I failed my child and it wasn't my fault. Do you know what I mean? But then whose fault is it? It's terrible, man. It's terrible. I'm gonna sign this video off here, guys. You know, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and we need to do something about this, man, because we can't keep having these stories, you know, ever so often just surfacing. It's just not right. It's not on. It's disgusting, to be fair. And I don't know what we can do to catch these people. I don't know if there's a gene or a hormone or something that we could like test or scan, or you know what I mean, like to try and nip this thing in the bud. I have no idea, but these people are like weeds and they need to be ripped out and thrown away. To be fair, they shouldn't be able to coexist in our society at all. Not even a little bit. Never, none at all. Do you know what I mean? Or just put them on an island together and let them just. No, don't even. I don't want them to live. To be fair, do you know what I mean? Like, they need their head bust open with coconuts. To be fair, like seriously, target practice or something. Like, honestly. We put in a village to be hunted, or yeah, just stranded island, and we just hunt them. Do you know what I mean? They want to be a predator, well, they're going to become the prey. You know what I mean? We just hunt them. You know what I mean? I hate these things. Like, even from a kid, I was sensitive to things that about children. Like, it triggers me. You know what I mean? When it comes down to anything else, whatever, man. But when it comes down to children, I'm extra sensitive to. You can't be doing harm to children at all. Anyway, I'm signing the video off here, guys.